All right, I'm here with a review of the Xero Shoes APTOS, or however you say it. Kind of reminds me, I live in a boating community, boating city, and it reminds me of boating shoes, so I bought them. I do not, this is my only complaint. I don't like the white outsole at all. It just gathers too much dirt. Uh, I've only worn these things a few times, and you can see just how dirty they get. So I actually end up wearing my Hanas instead. But this is a very, very comfortable shoe. And I love the material that they use. And the way this stretches is this absolutely phenomenal. This reminds me actually of a deadlifting shoe. I don't know if anybody who's watching this is or was a deadlifter. But this, and it has seen deadlifting shoes. This reminds me kind of a deadlifting shoe and a boating shoe all at the same time, because boating shoes typically have more of a stack height on them. So you could really use this for squatting and deadlifting, but I don't know that you would. This also reminds me of some of the Chinese martial arts shoes too. So I did have to get a size smaller on this. So do consider that when you're buying these things. Any of the Xero shoe slip-ons, I've always had to buy a smaller size, so I had to buy a size 12, not a 13 in this. The inside is very comfortable. The insole is kind of like a felty, velvety cork type of material. It's extremely comfortable. They fit on very good. So once they're on, they're not moving. I would not suggest doing any kind of crazy activity in these. I don't think they're really made for that, so I wouldn't do any running or, if you had to run real quick, but I would not use this as a running shoe. I wouldn't use this as an athletic shoe, unless maybe you did find it as a very good deadlifting shoe, and then maybe it would be good for that. Because this, as I'm looking at this more and more, I'm thinking like deadlift shoes are usually black, but this might actually be a really good deadlift shoe. Who knows? Maybe I'll have to, if I ever lift again, maybe I'll try it out. So that's my review. This is definitely a city, urban, or suburb type shoe. This is not your average shoe that you would be wearing in like a farm or something like that. I don't think this would do you any good. This is that material also that gets, kind of attracts dirt and dust and stuff like that. So if you want to keep them clean, this is just like get out of your car, go to an event kind of shoe, or go boating or something like that. But it's a very good shoe. I highly recommend it, especially if you like slip-ons and you like a shoe that just you put it on and you forget it is on. That's definitely the shoe for you. It does actually have, this is one of the Xero shoes that I've had that does have a little bit of a break-in period, not a ton. It's not much different than a Hana. This and the Hana have kind of a break-in period, and once they're broken in, you don't actually ever want to take them off. It's kind of like a shoe that you forget that you've got on. So that's my review. If you've got any questions, just leave them down below. There's things that I forget to mention. It's just, it's a 5.5 millimeter stack height. I don't know how thick the insole is, so if you take that out, I haven't taken it out in that because that's one of the most comfortable insoles that Xero makes. So that's my review. Leave me a thumbs up if you'd like, and I'll talk to you next time.